Hey, everybody, I am here. We only have two people, but that's all I need. I don't need a giant crowd. I don't need bells and whistles because I'm who I am, and that's what I do. Darth, my friend, good to see you. Ooh, fancy animation. Yeah, I worked all day on that thing, and it took me forever to get it into the computer and into. Good evening, Armand. It's 102 here today. Oh my goodness, dude. That's nuts. Right here in where I'm sitting, it's like 60 because I'm right by the, as you can see, I'm right by the vents, and wow, I'm freezing. I can only imagine. It's Sting. We're cheering as loud as a crowd for at least four people, bro. Dude, it doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter how many people show up. It's all about the presentation. It's Sting. Three people. That's all that matters. As long as I'm hitting one of you guys, it don't matter. It don't matter. Um, yeah. So I've been fiddling around with stuff like, um, as you can see up in the corner right there, I got my little logo. Um, and I figured out how I can do that. So I can do this logo. I can now put that logo up, and it's a little off, but I'm fiddling around with stuff. Making things happen. Uh, yeah. So it's like that. We got new comments. Who we got here? Cam. What is this? What are those? Oh, party favors. It's weird because the emojis on on StreamYard are different than the emojis on YouTube, so they look different. Last night in the house, so in your house, take over. Armand, I didn't even watch it. I was gonna, but I said no. I don't want to. Nice with the logo. Nice with the logo. The logo has been around. The logo that my logo has been on my Instagram for at least I want to say a few. I want to say since November, and after Thanksgiving, I put it up for Christmas Eve. Patrick Murphy's in the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And look at you being all high techy and stuff. Yeah, I'm trying, Cam. I'm trying. Hey, what's up, buddy? The crowd was dead the entire show. Yeah, no matches were good. Like none, Armand, um, none of them were good, man. I saw a clip of because I wanted to see the what was it, a five-way they had or something, and I wanted because I like Pete Dunne. I like Pete Dunne, so I wanted to watch. I wanted to see what they did with Pete Dunne, and obviously it wasn't that great. So they messed up. They messed up big time. Um, like what are you gonna do? Not a single damn one. Fatal Five Way, yeah. Because honestly, you had Adam Cole. You had who was it? Adam Cole, the other guy, Balor, Dunn, and who was the fifth guy? Oh, the champ, the Killian, was it? No, not Killian. I don't even know. I don't even know. But yeah, so like what we had going on. Um, the as far as I knew, it was like the thing was I liked it, but I liked the idea of it. But then when it happened, it was like, what do you do? Like this isn't right. you know, it was like as soon as they did, um, like as soon as they did as soon as they did, I don't even know, like done, yeah, Cross, Kyle O'Reilly, Cole, and Gargano. Yeah, so no Balor. Wait, rumor is he might be going back to main roster. Wait, but I thought he was in the 5-way. Did they change it? Anywho, anywho, but but yeah. So to the topic today, one of the topics I have here is my weekly thing that I like to do is a title, like a Mad Lib. Whatever you guys want to title this episode as, I don't know if you've noticed, I have a little bit of a theme. So like, episode 1 was the premiere. I didn't have nothing fancy about it, but everything. But then the second episode, I had a little thing, and it was episode 2, Attack of the Blank. So you guys filled in the blank like a Mad Lib. Whatever you want it to be, as long as it's PG. I appreciate the PG-ness, because just in case my nephew and my niece watch this, can't have any foul mouth or anything of that matter. I mean, I know they're probably never going to watch this at the moment, but in the future, I don't want them to, cat here. But you know what I mean? Just to be simple, like, I don't. Whatever happens in the back room later on tonight, we're all good. But just in case eventually, if my niece and nephew decide to watch my videos, which I doubt they ever will, but just in case, whoever else out there maybe too. But this week's topic, for my title, my Mad Lib title is this: Episode 3, Revenge of the Blank. You can put it as Revenge of the Tater Salad, or Revenge of DC Comics, or Revenge of anything. It's a Mad Lib. Have fun with it. That's what I'm about. Having fun. And then, I'll let that go for a little bit. And, Godzilla's Godzilla's Revenge. You can, whatever you want to do. It's a Mad Lib. Awesomeness. PG as in pretty grown up. Exactly. Hey, we're all grown up, but we can all still be having fun at the same time. Revenge of the Rant. Oh, no, was not changed. Balor was never. Are you sure? He was in something. I know there was something going on. Unless that was the last pay-per-view. I don't even know. To be honest, I only read now NXT unless it's something to do with Adam Cole. Like, I've been watching the clips with Adam Cole, and for me, it's all about Revenge of the Golden Age of comics. Morton, can you stop launching? Yeah, Golden Age comics, like, those characters need to come back, man. Well, there goes me being on the show live and in person. Well, there's going to be another show where it's non-PG, Armand. This one's just a Monday night show for previews and mail calling, and we'll get there. There are discussions we've had before, Armand, but you haven't used any F-bombs or of all that. But eventually, Revenge of the Popes. Yeah. It's like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's you know, I kind of like going against. Not that I'm going against, but I kind of like going on while Raw is playing, because sucks. Raw sucks. WWE sucks. Maybe a new GM for NXT tomorrow. Regal at the end of the pay-per-view said maybe it is time for a change. Yeah, but I watched back your last stream and cracked the F up on the segment when you picked up your phone. Yeah, honest to goodness, I looked at the phone, I saw it was my wife, and I hit the green button. And I must have hit, well, obviously I hit the speaker button on accident, but I couldn't, like, who takes a phone call live? Like, it was just, I had to. You had to, whenever the wife calls, you have to answer. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. None. But I was like, okay, okay, okay. And then I told her about it later on that night because like I didn't want her to stumble upon it and be like, "You had." Well, I was like, just to let you know that when you called me, I was live and you were on, you were on air, but you weren't on air. You know, that was the best. I showed my wife and said, "See, I'm not the only one that gets annoyed at badly timed phone." You could see it in my face. I was like, "Oh man," and I was like, "Uh huh." Yeah. I don't answer the wife. Oh wait, I'm not there. Yes, Armand, we know. You don't have that luxury of having to answer. It's like they know when you're doing something. They just know. Like I think I was in the middle of showing a book too, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? The phone's ringing." I was like, "Wow." So Armand, if it's time for maybe this means what I was reading earlier today about Samoa Joe. Maybe he's gonna because I heard he was um I read that he's gonna come back to. No, Armand, I will not answer the phone. No, that doesn't count. Yeah, it's their female spidey senses. Yes, yes, it is. It's like the alternate universe Spider-Man. It's not cool. I am. I know of what Chris and can't speak. Yes, yes, Darth, you do. Um. So yeah, so like Mondays are usually just a fun topic for the titles, and then we go over if we got anything over the weekend or any mail comes in. Um, I'm like filling with my Grizzly Adams stuff here. Yeah, so we go over whatever we picked up on the weekend or if we got any mail. Um, and they have Morton up there checking things out. But so I got some mail today. Wasn't what I was expecting to do. Did you use Adobe to create your intro animation? Kim, surprisingly, no. I actually used my phone. It was something called Pixel. Pixel. Hold on. Where is it? Pixel Flow. I used Pixel Flow to make that, and then I went on Streamyard on my phone and uploaded the video intro on my phone to Streamyard because I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to do it on the tower, which I'm on now. It said it was an error, but I made it work. I converted it from right, right. It turned out pretty cool. I mean, when I did it on the small screen, the the font didn't look as cool as I thought it was going to be. But then when I looked at it on the big screen, it was pretty neat. Like I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. And yeah, so like I'm gonna get Darth in here in a minute, and we usually go over um, what we picked up on the weekend if we picked up anything, and then I have a mail call. I have a couple things coming today. Not what I wanted to come in, which was a two pictures. One was a production sketch, and one was a copy of an artist sketch, cover art, just a sketch, not colored. Um, um, I had I'm waiting on that. It was supposed to be here last week, but it got delayed. It's okay. I'm okay with that. And then some other things came in from Marvelous Comics. They're not a sponsor. I'm not sponsoring them, but they have good deals. Stuff you never think you'd find. They have good stuff. Um, I bought a book from Max Comics. I think it was Saturday night or no Thursday, whatever night. I bought a comic from her, and I said I don't want to build a box. I just want that particular book. Whenever you want to mail it out, mail it out. I paid her. Da, da, da. What else did I get in? A couple of mismatched stuff that I got from Macari that I'm not going to. Two of them I'm not going to sell. A couple of them are going to go for auction. What do you mean you're not cool, bro? You're the coolest dude I know. Well, Armand's amazing, but that's because he's family. But Darth, my man. All right, you're cool. When did I tell you, Darth? When did I tell you? You are part of the council of entertainment. End of story. If the five of us are the council, I don't care who says what about when. In my eyes, that I came up with the name. I get to choose who's in it. But gonna get him in there as soon as I get the link up here. I'm gonna paste it, hop on in, and then I'm gonna remove the link as soon as you're ready. Let's see, are you gonna pop in here sometime? We are we are we are all cool. Yeah, but Armand, you're amazing. You're amazing, Armand. Remember that's your thing. You're amazing because it's amazing, Armand. Armand is amazing, and it's your Instagram. I know. I read. I read. I read, man. That's part of your charm. You're super humble, knowledgeable, and passionate about the stuff you speak about and know stuff about. Yeah, that is true, man. That is true. I mean, he knows a lot more than I know about certain things, and I am super excited to have him on my panel every week. Here he is, the other myth, the other legend. It's not Godzilla, but it's Darth Gojira.
Oh man, you got it. Thank you. Thank you for that intro, man. I am not worthy.
Oh,
I'm just sitting here with my wife and my son. They're getting ready to shop. As you can see, my hair is a mess because it's 102 degrees and I was out
yeah.
walking in it. Tomorrow it's going to be 108, and then the
Oh my,
day after that 111.
oh my
Welcome
goodness.
to California, dude. And I live close to the desert. We're only like an hour drive from Palm Springs. So
Oh wow, man.
yeah, it's really bad. I don't know if you can hear it, but I got a fan going and an AC unit.
That's what we. I have a fan in the hallway and in the living room because the vents are in so many weird spots for the air conditioning. I have to have the fans blow the air around
Yeah,
because it's not in the right spots. The vents, and I'm
yeah,
like, holy gosh.
yeah. I don't know if anyone else knows, but other than Godzilla, my other passion is the pulp heroes of the 30s and 40s and the golden age heroes of the 40s.
Yeah.
And I've been ordering a lot of stuff. I've been trying to get some golden age books. Like I tried to get issue number 10 to the Shadow, but I have a budget. Like I'm not going to go over $50 an issue.
Right.
Worst case scenario, I'd prefer 30 to 40.
Yeah.
And then a Green Hornet issue, which had him fighting Nazi saboteurs and had a swastika on it. So that's a big collector item comic book.
Oh yeah.
That's already up to $184. No way in heck I was going to get that. And then I was trying to get an obscure hero, the Flame, but that went up close to 100. So no way I was going to get that. I've been ordering a lot of other stuff, reprints and stuff like that. And a lot of that stuff has been coming in, but nothing I've ordered to resell. Like that
Right.
first appearance of Taskmaster, I'm still waiting on that, and a bunch of other stuff. But I got something interesting. Do we have any Kurt Russell fans here?
Besides us.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Okay,
Armand.
how about John Carpenter fans?
Oh, oh, there's gotta be some of them. I know. I know. I am.
Everybody knows Boom Studio is hot. It's hot, hot, hot. They can do no wrong. They've got Something's Killing the Children. Everything's epic. And but before they got super big and epic with Power Rangers and Something is Killing the Children, they were getting licensed properties.
Nice.
One of them, Big Trouble in Little China. And I got issue number 2 back here. And then, you know how they did Old Man Logan? Yes, The Thing, one of Carpenter's greatest movies, and that put Kurt Russell on the map. Yeah, our son has 1 and 2. Yep. And then they did like Old Man Logan. They did Old Man Jack, where Jack gets pushed
I never seen
20,
that.
30 years in the future.
Hold on. I never seen that before.
Yeah. Very cool.
There you go. That is really cool, man.
Yeah. And yeah, Escape from New York is neat. My son just got the Loot Crate that teamed up Big Trouble in Little China with Escape from New York. It's a polybagged comic book that Boom did, teaming up Jack Burton with Snake Plissken. So it's Kurt Russell teaming up with Kurt Russell. Coolest thing I've ever seen. Yes.
What?
But yeah, my son needed that for the collection because we're both real big Big Trouble in Little China fans, you know. So I'm like, you have to have this for the collection. And I got it for him yesterday and gave it to him right away. I'm going to start doing my videos too, where I'm going to be reviewing the Monster comics and the pulp magazines and all that. Because we just ordered my my stand, you know, to hold the phone so I can do the camera, and it comes with the light and all that. I've got a table set up. I'm going to use an old Magic the Gathering card mat I had, which has Godzilla ready to fight Emrakul on it, which was one of those, I forget, one of the big baddies in the old Magic set. But what has come in for me, this is done by AC Comics, The Golden Age of Mystery Men. And this is the first issue from the early, I'd say mid to late 80s. Bill Black owned and started the company. And he's the one everybody knows, the Good Girl art book Femforce. Well, his other passion was preserving Golden Age comics. So he got the rights to grab up so many that are now in public domain. Oh, well, thank you, Cam. Well, you know, I turned my son on to all the most of the nerddom I was into, like comics and Big Trouble in Little China and Godzilla. But he went farther. He's better at video games and all that cool stuff. You know, I'm the retro dad. I like the Super NES is as far as I can go. Maybe, maybe like the Sega Saturn or the Dreamcast. But he's all super fly on Injustice and his fingers flying like mad to do all the button combos with Dr. Fate and Injustice 2. And I'm like, I don't even know what to do. How do I punch?
yeah, man. My nephew's the same way with playing. He's gonna be 5 this year, I think. He's been playing Star Wars Battlefront on the PlayStation, and he's like 5, and he beats me, and I'm like, holy crap! I can't believe he's getting so good.
Yeah. Oh, Card Shop. Good to see you, man. Oh, and some other stuff I got. Everybody knows that.
Oh, nice, Card Shop. Good. Way to go.
The Rocketeer is based off of the old 1940s serial Commando Cody, King of the Rocket Men. A lot of people don't know that Innovation did a 4-issue miniseries of Rocket Man, Commando Cody, King of the Rocket Men.
Oh, man, I've been looking for that, man.
Fully painted interiors and covers. I got all 4 issues for the collection. I found it on Evil Bay, and it was like $10 with shipping. I couldn't beat that, because the cover price on these were like, back in the day, $275, $295, something like that, you know, because nobody painted comic books back then.
Yeah.
I got this from the dollar bins of My Comic Shop. I love mycomicshop.com.
No.
What if you've got one for me? I'll take another. It's no biggie.
I think I do.
All right. And then this reprints the old ME Ghost Rider, as you can see right there. And that cover is a Frazetta cover. It's either this front one. No, I think the front one is Dick Ayers. You know, the back is a glow in the dark Frazetta.
Oh wow, that's on the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, that's the back cover, dude. And see, that's the front. And
That's wild.
yeah, the reprints are in black and white with the gray duotone, but I'd still rather have that than try to pay hundreds of dollars to get the story. Um, Something else I grabbed. Remember, I was hunting down protectors, Chris.
Yes.
I found the infamous issue number 5, the bullet hole issue. I can't find others, but I found this one.
Oh, dude, I found more of them actually. I have them in a pile somewhere for you.
Great.
The
Put them
protectors.
in that pile. Yep. Justice Inc., The Avenger from Dynamite. I love Dynamite's Pulp Hero books, man. And then number 4. This, I couldn't believe my comic book store had it, and Ambrose, the owner, he just gave it to me for free. I'm like, dude, what do you want for this? He's like, oh, that's an FCBD book, man. Have it. Just take it.
Oh
But
yeah, it's one of
Steve-
those free comic book days. Yeah.
Yeah, but Steve Rude's the moth, man. And this character is cool. He's a bounty hunter, and it's Steve Rude art. If you guys don't know who Steve Rude is, he created Nexus. He also did World's Finest 3-issue prestige format for DC Comics, and that got turned into the World's Finest Batman Superman team up that crossed over from Superman the Animated Series and Batman the Animated Series. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's big. And then the Spider, another pulp hero of Dynamites.
Now, are those pulp heroes from Dynamite? They came out of the Project Superpowers. A lot of them, didn't they?
No, they came out of the old pulp magazines from the 30s and 40s. The
Oh, okay.
heroes that came out of Project Superpowers are public domain heroes, like the Black Terror, the Green Llama, Samson, the Flame, the Blue Bolt, a whole bunch of
Okay.
other ones. You know, the Red
Because
Devil.
because I know the Project Superpowers happened, and then they all got like their own solo stuff going
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
And then I found this in a dollar bin. I was really jazzed about that. Anytime I can get some old Charlton Phantom, I'm like, yay!
That's the Phantom that we all know and love.
Yeah. And these are 4 books that Frank sent me as a way of thanking me for giving him that Fantastic Four issue I won on Mike's channel.
Yeah.
But I'm not a big FF fan. So I said, no, you know what? Just give it to Frank. And so he sent me these, and I was jazzed. The Spirit from Kitchen Sink, which is hard to find.
Morton.
Oh, what happened?
Morton jumped up on the table.
DC put out The Spirit, so he sent me one of those. And is this next one what I think it is? Yes. This next one got me really jazzed. I didn't even know this existed. The Spirit
Ooh.
teamed up with the Rocketeer. Yeah.
I didn't know that existed until just now either.
And then the Dynamite, the Shadow series. I've got the first 4 or 5 issues of this, but I'm missing all the later, so it was cool to get this. And then all the covers are painted by Alex Ross.
Oh yeah, you can tell with that one.
Yeah.
He's got a distinct way of painting covers or just painting in general, and you just know by looking at it. You don't even have to look for his little tag or his little signature. You just know by the way he paints is that's Alex Ross.
Yeah, you know that. And then some of my favorite stuff, I got this I got this from Mike. These three, you may remember this. I got these from him that birthday weekend. The Twilight Avenger 1 and 2 from Elite Comics, and
Yeah.
then number 5 from Eternity. It turns out that only 2 issues came out from Elite, and then they had to go publish the rest of the series at Eternity, and there's 6 issues to this and a special. So I ended up getting all those. I'm waiting for those to arrive so I can read the whole story. And that's going to be fun because that's an original character those guys created that is a homage to like Doc Savage and the Green Hornet and all those pulp heroes from the 30s. And yes, Card Shop, you're exactly right. The majority, I'll say 75 to 85% of all the pulp heroes and Golden Age heroes are public domain. You are correct. All right.
Oh,
Now, this book I have to send to Chaos. I bought this off Mike for $10. Two Fisted Tales. It needs a complete restoration. Look at that mold. Look at the cover rip there. Look, it's falling apart. All those little chips you see in the bag, that's the cover flaking off.
Hey, at least it's still there.
Yeah. I mean, I'll send you the pictures in an email to show you how bad this book is. It's going to need a serious restoration. But it's worth it because as the book is right now, I can't read this. When I saw it doing that, when I opened the bag, I just closed it back up and that was it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's great to have, and Card Shop can tell you EC comics are hard to find in any condition. And considering I got this for $10, and I saw a poor plus fair minus on Evil Bay sell for $85.
Wow, that's how rare they are. Yeah.
Yeah. So getting this for $10, I thought was an incredible deal.
Oh yeah.
And there's some other stuff I got to talk to Horizon about to move. A friend of mine, the guy I got the Big Trouble in Little China comics from, he's a big Walking Dead fan, but his hobby is remote controlled planes and helicopters. He does that with his dad.
Yeah.
So he wants to move a bunch of his Walking Dead supply drop stuff. Like this.
Wow.
Yeah. This is Magna's Warhammer letter opener. You know, it comes with the stand, and there it is. Yeah. I don't know if we've got any fans of The Walking Dead here, but if we do, and they're looking for supply crate stuff, I got it. I got the hookup. Okay. I got a whole supply crate here.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I got 2 of these, actually. This one has a little poster map. He kept the t-shirts. That's all he kept out of them. Little lunchbox thing. Cards in here. I don't have the room in this house to set up an area where I could restore comics, Cam, or else I would. This is only a 1-story, 1,200 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I work literally from my living room, and when I do the auctions, I'm working from here for the auctions as well. And all my comic books and crap is over here to my right, you know. So we're building a shed that's going to be out back. We're going to move a bunch of stuff we have in the laundry room into the shed, and then I can move my comics and stuff in there, and I'll be able to do some stuff in there. When that happens, I might have some room to try a hand at restoring. But I would never touch an EC comic and try to restore that. That would be scary. I'd hate to ruin that. All right. Here's another one of those supply drop boxes.
What? Card Shop. You need to send me some pics of that thing. I need to see that.
No, she's at the mortuary.
Sting is the coolest guy.
Yeah, I've been following Sting since like the '80s when he was teaming up with the Warrior and all that.
Yeah. Oh, and he's also got Funko Pops. If we've got any Funko Pop collectors in this audience, I will have some and eventually be selling them on on Horizon's channel
Is
if he
is
so permits.
is
They're
that
all Walking Dead ones.
the picture of that Funko Pop one? Was that all gold? Is that a golden Rick?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I've never seen that. Is that exclusive to the drops, the drop boxes?
I think so, but a lot of people did those drop boxes slash loot crates, so they're kind of common out there. They don't sell for more than 15-20 bucks.
Still, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. This comes with these pins. Carol and King Ezekiel there. And then you get an actual Walking Dead bandana that, was supposedly they wear in the show. For those who love zombies, you get a Walking Dead decal. Some more stickers. A tumbler, travel tumbler.
Nice. That's really neat.
Yeah, and believe it or not, all these items get piecemealed on Evil Bay, and they sell for $15 a pop or more. So if you buy from me, you'll not only be getting a great deal, but you'll be helping out a friend. Also, I didn't know there was a Dodge Challenger GT in Walking Dead, but there you go. That's a Matchbox kind of car of it. And here's the pop. The Gold Rick Jones. It's a supply drop exclusive.
Oh, wow.
And it comes in this protective little case.
Like a slip cover.
Yep. So if anybody's interested in this stuff, you can hit me up for it or reach out to me Wednesday night at Mike's auction. Otherwise, it will eventually all be going up at one of Horizon's auctions, and if I can't work that out with him, it'll end up going up on Evil Bay, and then you'll be paying 20% more so that I can cover the fees they charge.
Oh, we're gonna figure out something for the summer once July comes around. We're gonna do. We're gonna start doing like we're gonna. Well, I want to try to do like twice a week, like between Mike's Wednesday auctions and another day.
Yeah.
Do like on the other day have a comic slash toy slash collectible auction where anything goes, so we can get other stuff out there to people.
Oh yeah, I agree. We got to watch out for Affordable Auction though. They're doing now they're doing Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Before they used to be Thursdays and Sundays.
I'm not too worried about them.
Yeah. And we don't want to step on anybody else's toes because we know Chaos does Tuesdays and Thursdays. It might be good once you get the following and the people in here and you get more people like on Facebook to come over to this where we could sell on this channel on Monday nights.
Yeah. I mean, I can always push the talk part an hour before and then use our, talking preview and then do the auction after,
And that works perfectly for me because Monday's my day off. And thank you, Cam. It's not even my stuff. It's my friend James's stuff.
Yeah, they are. They are, Cam. They're definitely a different audience. They're more...
They're all spec-driven and they're all modern-driven, and they don't do anything. I noticed very rarely do you see Golden Age there, except from Better Ray Jim, who's the coolest guy.
Yeah.
But mainly it's 70s, 80s, 90s, and modern stuff.
Yeah, there's like
basically
a lot of
Bronze
it's
Age,
more
Copper, modern.
Yeah, or it's like, like not focused on Marvel, but it's like modern Marvel, modern DC, if there's any DC. And I hardly ever see any of the stuff that we like to see, like the '80s art and the '80s books, and
Yeah.
in the like the Charleston stuff and Eclipse Comics, First Comics. Like that's the
Yeah.
kind of stuff that we're looking at and that we want to see, but we never see it.
Excuse me. Speaking of that, Lily, how you doing, Lily? Speaking of that, I got a whole bunch of Eternity books from a dealer. I kept, I think, 4 or 5, but I'm going to sell the rest. The ones I kept were the Captain Harlocks and the Lensman, and 2 issues of their Dracula adaptation. Which cat is behind me? Oh,
And
that's
even and
that's
Kim,
Totoro, another
to,
cat. You can't see his face.
Totoro,
Yeah,
like
Totoro.
like,
That's my wife's cat. Like my
but
neighbor
it's named.
Totoro.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's like named after the current
Totoro, Totoro.
Totoro.
Yeah, we love us some Hayao Miyazaki. He is
Oh
the
yeah,
greatest Japanese animator there is. I love Kotsuhiro Otomo. I love Leiji Matsumoto. I mean, come on, he gave me Space Battleship Yamato and
oh
Captain
yeah,
Harlock.
yes. Oh my goodness, don't get me going. I can
Dude, that
watch
is
that all day.
yeah. Oh, wait. You want to see some fire? Hold on, let me show you this. And I think that because we know what's his name, Horizon is. Remember, he was talking about what a big Battle of the Planets fan he is,
Yeah,
right? Hold on a second.
but Cam, not only do they not have a lot of the golden age at all, they they also don't have a lot of silver age stuff. Like I don't see like on their auctions a lot of the silver age stuff. It's more bronze, copper, modern focused and everything like that. But yeah.
I need those Gold Key Doc Savage novel books. I just ordered a grip from a dealer I found in Kentucky of the actual pulp novels that Bantam put out in the 70s. And I got Doc Savage, The Spider, and The Avenger. And I've got like 30 of them coming. Uh, and he gave me great deals. Like we're talking $2, $3 a pop. So I couldn't beat that. But here's what I wanted to show you, Diecast. Actual manga from Japan of Battle in the Planets known as Science Team Gatchaman.
Yeah.
And
Got it. Oh.
yeah. And what they did for this is they took actual cells of animation direct from the cartoon to make the manga.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. And these things are extremely rare. You can look them up on Evil Bay. It says discounted to $4.99, but I only paid $1 for these.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, and yeah, the protective cover is a little ding down here at the bottom. You can see that it got dog-eared, but I mean that comes off, and then the
Yeah.
actual book is there, and it's in great shape.
Mm.
Um,
That's just beautiful. I wish we had a. I wish we knew a crowd that read that stuff because it's great. I mean, especially if you can read Japanese, you're golden.
yeah. That brings back a memory. My Aunt Midori, because I told you I've got Nisei in my family, Japanese
Yeah.
American. She didn't like us calling her name Midori. She preferred Sandy because she's in America.
Right.
But we would all buy our Japanese stuff when she took us to Little Tokyo because she worked at the bank, and we would have her translate this stuff for us. But she'd get tired of doing that. She's like, "Okay, now leave me alone. I'm tired."
Well, Cam, dude, look, I can get stuff for you, man. You just need to let us know. Like we have, like between Darth and I know that Darth, you can get stuff from your local shop.
Oh
then
yeah,
my local shop, I get stuff from all the time, and they have
yeah.
a lot. So like
And
whatever you're looking for, let us know.
yeah, my guy Ambrose too. Even his slabs are priced below their value. Like he has a 5.0 Commandy number one for about $100. I believe it's $100, and
Wow.
it presents really well, but nobody wants it because it's not hot. It's not, major. Um, two other books I got: Yamato, Space Battleship Yamato Volumes 2, and this was Be Forever Yamato Volume 2. So, yeah, a buck a piece. I couldn't beat these at a con.
Yeah, and especially
Be-
at a con.
yeah, before the COVID thing hit. Yeah. And
All right, you
one
take
other
over
thing.
for a minute.
Okay.
I gotta get a hoodie. It's cold back here.
I, dude, don't talk to me about putting on
I
a
know.
hoodie. You're cold. I'll switch places with you, and so will my wife and son. My
I'm
son
sorry.
thrives in 50-degree weather, bro.
I'm sitting here shivering, and I'm like, oh.
He has to go get a hoodie, honey.
Where is it?
He's in New Jersey.
Isn't it hot in New Jersey?
No, apparently not. He's like, it's 50 degrees there. 69 in Jersey right now. But yeah, Cam, I was going to tell you, he doesn't always have a lot because his prices are so fair. His stuff sells out quick. It's Diggers Comics and Collectibles here in Hemet, and but when he gets it in, it's always affordable, and I find all kinds of awesome stuff even in the dollar bins. Um, like I found a bunch. I'm talking over a dozen uh, Wilt Simonson Thors for a buck each. And I mean, they were in fine minus shape. I was like, oh, just you didn't bag and board it because it just has a ding. He's like, no, I like to put good stuff in the dollar bin so that when people like you come in and search through it, they find this and they get all excited. And it builds the customer base and you keep coming back. And okay, I hear you. I hear you. But I got to let you know if you're looking for raw stuff, it might be kind of raw keys. It might be kind of hard for me to find. Oh, definitely, Cam. After what happened with those two big boxes, I can't afford to do that. I had to give a partial refund to Frank, and I'm just now hooking up. That was my wife's arm.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You can bring your arm in and wave hello, honey.
I'm trying to get my cat.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Or she said hi, everybody in YouTube land. But yeah, I'll get you. Email me a list. I'll try to find whatever you want. If he doesn't have it, he'll tell me where I can find it. That's what I like about him. In fact, he's the one who turned me on to mycomicshop.com because I was looking for a really obscure black and white monster comic or kaiju book from the 80s called Daikazu, put out by Mike Wolfler, who started his own company called Ground Zero. Now he works with like Warren Ellis, and they do a lot of adult books. But that series was incredibly hard to find. Oh, yeah. And I'm not going to overcharge you. Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, it's sad when people do. I don't understand what's going on with the postal service.
Yeah, right.
I've never seen two boxes like that come so damaged and messed up. It's like they're purposely messing stuff up. Frank's and Jason's.
Yeah.
After that, I never again used media mail.
I did yeah, something came today in media mail, and I'm happy it wasn't something really expensive because I mean I got it on Macari, but I was not expecting it to come media mail, and I'm like, why is this in a bubble mailer and it's not protected?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, the only time I will use, hey Cody, the only
hi
time I
Cody.
will use media mail now is if it is a small package, meaning a Gemini mailer, and it's only here in California.
Yeah,
It's the only way because I know it gets to them within 2 to 3 days. And a Gemini mailer, the way I pack it, if it's 2 or 3 books, the books all face each other. I wrap them in bubble wrap, and then I use the blue painter's tape. I picked up 2 rolls of painter tape today. Um, and then I fold it up, seal that up, make sure the sides, nothing moves in it, and then I'll ship it out because those Gemini mailers are awesome. You know? Yeah, we don't even know what's going on with that sequel card shop. All we know is that it's going to happen.
yeah,
That is all we know. There's so much spec going on. I'm speaking of spec, I'm really mad that spec has hit my monster books because I can't find any more copies of Fing Fang Foom because everybody's specking that Fing Fang Foom is the legendary dragon that's going to pop up in Shang-Chi.
yeah,
And now the prices have shot through the roof, even
yeah.
for any appearance in Thor or Iron Man or anything.
And it's all spec. Like I don't get it. Like
Yeah,
what's gonna happen to all those people with that spend that kind of money on it right now? And watch, it's not gonna be him. It's gonna be somebody else, and they're gonna be like, oh, that's why I wait.
yep. Well, here's the funny thing. In my day, God, I'm sounding so old, but like, for example, 1989 Tim Burton Batman movie, right? The hype on Batman comics did not happen till that movie released, and it was a smash hit. Then anything and everything Batman skyrocketed, you know.
Yeah,
And then about 6 months after the movie, it died down a little bit, but I mean, it didn't plummet like they're doing now. I'm noticing that nowadays they spike up before the movie, they'll plateau at the trailer, and then once the movie comes out, unless it's a smash hit like Infinity War or something like that, they plummet like 70% and then they stabilize and they
yeah,
stay at that. They don't go back down to being a dollar bin book, but they're not $1,000 book anymore either. They're more like
right.
50.
Because all of us, it's
We
because
were.
all of us Batman fans thought Michael Keaton was dumb casting, and we were all happily wrong.
I am so jazzed that he is going to portray the Thomas Wayne Batman in
Yeah.
Flash's movie. That is going to be insane
Oh
to
yeah.
see Michael Keaton back in the Batman uniform, but as Bruce's dad and have the guns and just be a badass like the Shadow. That
Right.
is going to be awesome.
I
And his
can't wait.
mom as the Joker. I'm like nerdgasm. Like, I can't wait to see this.
It's been talked about way too long. It needs to happen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, they're finally getting the cast, but the problem is Warner Brothers doesn't know what the hell they're doing, and they just sold off the whole Warner Brothers thing to Discovery. And now
Oh,
there's even crazier rumors going on about Discovery. You know, supposedly there was a rumor, but it's totally unsubstantiated, so nobody worry. That Discovery was going to fire everyone from the DC universe that created the DCEU on
yeah.
down and get rid of it, and then start from scratch. It is. It really is. They finally got it to where they're doing good with the single movies like Aquaman, the first Wonder Woman, Shazam was really fun from everything I've heard. I haven't even seen it yet. Um, the Black Adam movie, I'm really excited about that because they're bringing the JSA into it. Oh, I can't wait to see that. You know, that'll be awesome. And that means all my JSA books, all my All Star comics, all that stuff is going to skyrocket. You know,
Thank- Thanks.
I
thanks,
love you,
Cody.
honey.
But,
Well, you have fun shopping. Oh, come on. You love to spend my money now. She's like, not on groceries.
That's what my wife says. Oh, I don't like buying the groceries, but I guess I have to. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
After you get the groceries, then you can go have fun.
There you go. That is an awesome hoodie, by the way, sir.
Thank you.
Be safe, honey. Have fun.
So I got this. Where is it? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Well, these 1, 2. Wait, where are the ones? Okay, hold on. I got the wrong pile.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I got to shut the door. They just ran out because a friend is taking them shopping.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, I agree, Cam. It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Where did it go? Oh yeah. What did I do? That can't be it. Oh, they're in here. Duh. Wait.
I hear you,
one,
Cody.
2.
You know, I was going to tell you, Cam, it's kind of funny you said that because we live 4 blocks in our town. They have a section called Old Town. And it's all artisan and it's got antique shops. And that's where my friend's comic book store is. And the best deli I've ever been to, dude. But there's one massive antique shop in there and a dealer in comics, but I won't buy anything from him because I just can't afford his prices. Cam, you could, and he's got all the stuff you want. I guarantee it. I mean, this guy, people go to him to buy the books, slab them, get 9.8s, and I'm talking Bronze Age keys, like Tomb of Dracula 1, okay? Um, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #8, you know, the big keys. Get them slabbed for 9.8s and then sell them on eBay. This is the guy a lot of those people go to. He used to own a store in Long Beach for like 40 years. Yeah, I'm serious. So he knows what he has. He's been in the industry. I buy my Godzilla collectibles from him, but I can't afford comics from the guy because, you know, he knows what he has, and he's been in the business forever, and he knows people buy from him, slab it, and sell it on eBay. He knows it. But he's the one guy. If you ever come to California and you head out to Hemet, I'll have to take you there and introduce you. The guy's disorganized as heck, but you give him a list, he's got it. He'll just pull it out of somewhere. You'll see it's perfect. You ask him how much, he'll tell you because nothing's labeled for price because the comic market fluctuates, and I'm okay with that. It's one thing if he has a price on it and tries to switch it on you, but here nothing's priced.
So
He's too old. He has a relationship going with the girl that owns the antique store, and she just gave him a booth, and he helped her out. Oh my God, Protector's #1,
Yeah,
and that's the one with the protecting thing on it. Oh
Yeah,
my God!
I got 2 of them. So one
Yeah.
for you, one for me.
Yeah, those things have no value, but they are cool to get some of those quality comics heroes back. You know? Yeah. Yeah, those guys are so cool. The Arrow, the Eye, Gravestone. I love those guys, man. Man of War, yep. He's just too old and tired to
There
go
he
through
is.
all that, Cam.
There's
Yeah,
Gravestone.
yeah. That's what he told me. Yep, there's the bullet hole.
Yep. I got it.
Oh, polybag too, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. And honestly, I just think he doesn't want to deal with it. He just wants to sell off what he has and have fun with the owner of the antique store, if you know what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I mean, if he sells a book for, I'm in a town called Hemet. You probably know where Hemet is since you have a place in Palm Springs. If you go down the 10 from Palm Springs for about an hour, you get off in Beaumont, come down Lambs Canyon, and boom, you're in the San Jacinto Hemet area. Now, Old Town, we have Old Town. There is Old Town Sacramento, but I'm in a town called Hemet. Hemet used to be a retirement town, and it's mainly agricultural. But I came out here because the solar company found a house for me, and I followed them. So, and I've been here, going on 8 years. This July will be 8 years in this house, and making the payment steady and selling that solar. You know. Yeah, I loved Mission Viejo. There was a friend of mine has a store down there that I got a lot of my figures from for the Godzilla and Ultraman stuff. You know.
I forgot they made these.
Okay. Yeah, all that stuff is heating up. I couldn't even believe the Valiant video game comics were heating up and are big money. I just couldn't believe that.
So I got my Buddy Mask #1 from Marvelous Comics today.
Ah,
I used that 25% off, man. I wasn't passing that up.
I have two covers of the Bunny Mask, the two retail covers, that the A and the B, but I didn't get any of the incentive covers because I'm just not going to spend that money on it.
This one was, I think this one was $4.99 or $3.99 at Marvelous Comics, and I was like,
yeah,
I'll take it for that 25% off deal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because you end up paying $3. That's a deal.
I bought this one back because I sold it to I forget who bought it, but I bought
Rick. I think Rick Evans buys all the.
So I rebought this one because I didn't know, but it's a connecting cover.
Oh.
With this one.
Wow! Look at that.
I was like, whoa! I didn't know that happened.
Sorry, guys, I have to change out my nicotine gum. I got to have one piece of gum every hour, or else I smoke. I seriously do. I quit everything.
I had this one, and I sold it, and then I bought this one because I never seen this one, and then I was like, wait, that did connect.
Cam, the only artists I do that for are the greats. Like Steve Ditko, Jack Kirby, Neil Adams, Klaus Janson. I'm not impressed with a lot of the modern artists other than Alex Ross. Okay. In fact, I personally, between you and me, I think a lot of the artists at Marvel right now are just horrid and sloppy. Their writers, I mean, I may not agree with their political views, but I think Donny Cates, awesome guy. Tenian's another great guy, but he's at DC, Let's see, who else can I think of?
Card Shop's got me looking now. I'm looking for the first appearance of Ric Flair. It should be in the first issue.
Oh, and one other artist I follow who died, I think, 1999 or 2000, but he was around since the Golden Age, Alex Toth, Toth. He created the look of Space Ghost from Space Ghost cartoon, and he also created the Herculoids. All those Hanna-Barbera superhero cartoons from the 60s. Some people tried to credit him with Thundar, but no, Thundar was Jack Kirby all the way. Jack Kirby got out of comic books and started doing storyboards because he
Sure.
needed benefits, for him and his family. And at that point, once he got that, he basically told DC and Marvel to F it and started working for the Hollywood. And yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, Steve Ditko created
he was.
Spider-Man. Yeah, he created Spider-Man. Neil Adams put Batman back on the map in the 60s. He saved Batman. Jack Kirby, I mean, look at what him and Stan Lee did. Fantastic Four, Captain America, the Hulk, the Avengers, yeah. Do not question his authority.
So I picked up these for Wednesday.
The Momoko stuff.
Yeah. And I got myself one, so.
There you go. And I still have like these cards because I only sold a few. I sold 3 last week. I have those. It looks like the card market died, though. I still got the Silver Surfer 3D one.
I got another one of these. The first black armor.
Oh, yeah, yep, director's cuts, yep.
But I also got the figure one, too.
Yeah, I got that, too. Don't forget to grab everything you can Venom 200 tomorrow, dude.
Venom
Every
200.
variant. Yeah, it's the last of the Donny Cates run, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it wraps everything up. Venom's a god now. He's in the hive. He killed Null, and he's ending the series. I think there's like 100 different freaking covers for that Venom 200.
The card shop's like, good luck.
Well, Card Shop owns a store. He would know.
Yeah.
Card Shop, how many covers for Venom 200 are there that aren't incentive covers, that are just regular over-the-counter, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G type covers? I can't remember if most of them are incentives and there's only 5, or if there's like 10 or 12 that are going to be on the shelf, and then the rest are incentive.
I got this one for me.
Okay.
This one for Wednesday.
I never heard of that artist, Cam. You're going to have to email me a link to his stuff. Oh, Black Cat. You know who's going to go crazy for that.
I know. That's why I picked it up. He might have it, though.
That's true.
But that's okay, because then I get to keep her.
There you go.
And then I got another one.
Yeah.
And then I got this. And I actually didn't think I did get this. And when it showed up today, I was so excited because this is a beautiful cover by her.
Howdy, Joe. What do you know?
Peach Momoko Signature Series.
That's a Peach Momoko? Wow.
Yeah. I know, right?
I like that. That's good. And doesn't look like her normal anime style at all. That looks like a really nice watercolor painting.
Yeah. And I forgot that I picked it up at Marvelous Comics, and I was like looking, I was like, ooh, I want that one. And I clicked and I'm like, oh, sold out. And I'm like, dang it. So when I opened up the package today, and I'm like, I was the one that sold it out. It was like, it was me. Because I wanted that one so bad. It was so beautifully done. Like, I can't get over that. Because like you said, it's not her like regular style.
Yeah. Oh, he said those regular covers for Venom 200 go deep, because he's got, I assume you got A as well, Card Shop, but he also ordered up to covers J and P, so it does go deep.
What's up, Joe? Oh yeah, they're probably gonna go to like
Double
Z,
X and yeah,
double X and
Z.
Z, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to get one. Is Peach Momoko doing one? Because I'll get that one.
All I know is that I'm getting 2 of the A cover and then 1 of every other regular cover that my local store is getting. And I'm just doing that purely on spec because it's Venom, and it's Donny Cates.
Yeah, and Donny Case can write.
He has a horrible ending. He doesn't write endings well.
Yeah,
But
he's a good storyteller,
yeah,
but like he doesn't want it to end. That's what it
yeah.
is.
He's not good at wrapping everything up and giving a pleasing ending. Look at how he dropped the ball with crossover.
Yeah. And I got this one. I don't know if you saw it Saturday, not Saturday, Thursday night when Affordable Comics did their first stream this week was Thursday, right? I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw it in the background, but Max had this in the background, and I messaged her on Instagram. I was like, "How much for that Alex Ross Doctor
Oh,
Strange?"
I need that. How much did she charge you for that, dude?
I think it was 20 plus shipping.
See, I still think that's too much, man.
Well,
I
I
mean,
I
they're
couldn't
pretty
find it.
new. Yeah, they're pretty new. They're only 3 months old, and they only can get away with charging that because everybody likes Alex Ross. But it's
Yeah.
really at the most a $10 freaking book, man.
Yeah, but my places don't have them, so I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the greatest, but hey, it's Alex Ross, and that's a really sick cover, man.
Yeah.
Like all those ones that he did like this were pretty decent. I just couldn't afford all of them.
Yeah.
The only one
They're
I really
older
wanted.
than 3 months old.
Are they?
What, 4 or 5?
Didn't they come out in January? I thought maybe February.
Well, that would be 6 months then. If they came out in January, they're 6 months old. But still, they're not a $20 book. At the most, 10 in the
Yeah.
back issue bins.
Late last year. Well, they didn't all come out at the same time, did they?
No.
They came out like 2 or 3 a month or something, didn't they?
Yeah. They
'Cause they're-
spread it
'cause-
out till you got all 42.
Yeah, because they're all different titles. They're not all the same title.
Yeah. The Avengers had the most, though. I think there were 6 or 8 different covers. No, they were all in
Really?
1 month? Oh my God.
Oh, so it had to be like a few a week then. It wasn't like
Yeah.
it wasn't all one week. It was
No,
all
it's
1
probably
month.
10 a week. Yeah. 10 a
Okay.
week, probably.
Well, 10 was fair, but hey, you know what? I wanted to support Max. She has a good Instagram. I thought she had some good books.
She did. But I think
And-
her prices are way overpriced.
Oh yeah,
man.
like those
I mean,
Ghost Rider books the other night. Oh my goodness! I was like, dude, I can get those at my local shop in the dollar bin still. Like,
yeah, and on top of that, dude, that Knight Rider book she showed, she was trying to say, "Oh, this is all brand new." No, it isn't. It's a reprint of the reprints that Marvel did in the '60s
Yeah.
of the original Ghost Rider
Yeah.
books from
Ow.
the '40s, dude.
Yeah,
And it's
because
like, no, don't tell me that. I know my comic books.
Hold on.
Hello, I know my shit.
because I got them right here.
That's why the only person I buy from there, when I do buy, is Beta Ray Jim. You know?
That is what Knight Rider was used to be.
Yeah, and that's a reprint of the 40s stuff, just like this is. And then Knight Rider is just a smaller version of that. Instead
Right.
of being 64 pages, it was 22.
Yeah, but like, do a little bit more homework. They're good people on there. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
but do a little bit more homework before you start saying things.
Yeah. I'm trying, Patrick, but
Breathe, brother, breathe.
when people sit there and try to pass stuff off as one thing when it's another, it rubs me the wrong way. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It just
Oh,
does.
people in glass houses. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What if I have a book that's screwed up? I'll say it. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Or
Yeah.
And if someone
The
corrects me, like Card Shop or Chaos on a
was
live
it
stream, I
was
can
it
always
you
accept it.
or
'Cause
was it you wanted these, right? Mystery
yes, I
Theater?
need Sandman Mystery Theater. I do.
Okay. I was
Because
making I knew it was one of the Sandmans.
yeah, I only know maybe 30 to 40% Card Shop of what Chaos knows. Okay. 30 to 40% of the stuff Chaos knows. That man goes, yes. Oh, the Daredevil. Oh, that is such. If you ever look at the Golden Age Daredevil #1, it's such a beautiful cover. It has him doing the punch out on Hitler, much like Captain America.
Yeah.
Highly sought after. Yeah, see, I love all that stuff.
It's good stuff, man. I love the
Yep.
art.
Yep.
I want to find this one. This is like I don't know who that guy is, but that guy looks cool.
Yank the Revolutionary. Yeah, I think that's the Fighting Yank.
Oh yeah, the Fighting Yank. Meet the bad guys. Art by Alex Ross. See, I knew it looked familiar. Cover art, Alex Ross. Yeah, I knew it looked familiar. Alex Ross, you can't deny it, man.
You know who
Actually,
else does this?
He actually looks like the Green Arrow.
Oh, no,
but it's
that's
not.
Green Llama in the background.
Oh yeah,
He's
but
Yeah,
it reminds you of the Green Arrow.
it does. You know
But
who else?
I think he has a better story though.
Yeah, Art Germ has a nice portfolio, but they just did a Alex Ross big book like that too. You know,
What? Hold on. What are you saying here? You know, I got a comic question. I'm gonna get into selling my collection. I mean, all mine are pretty well readers, I guess. Though I got some key issues. Two ones, First Prince of the Killing Joke. That's a good book.
yeah, but if it's a reader copy, it may not get as much money as I don't know what he's looking for, and I don't know what stuff he has. We need pictures, Patrick.
More, chill.
Hey, Patrick, why don't you join us? If
Yeah, I can
Diecast
put it
doesn't
back
mind.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm
Yeah,
all for
Art Germ is fantastic. There's no lie. That guy's got talent. There you go. That is one guy, whoever Art Germ is, that I am amazed at. That guy, whoever they may be, I don't know. Art Germ is phenomenal. The artwork blows me away. It's almost like looking at a photo. It's so realistic. I'm like, my God, how? How?
Okay.
Oh, Patrick's going to grab a box. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was going to tell you guys, this is how much I love Pulp Heroes and the Golden
Oh
Age.
yeah.
When this movie came out in the theater, hold on, I saw it in the theater 24 times. That's more than I saw the 1989 Batman movie. I only saw that 14 times. And I haven't even, when it comes to the theaters, I don't like to go to the theaters, it's a good experience now, but back then, you know. Um, yeah, I saw it this many times. I got to talk to Dave Stevens. Um, the guy was a sweetheart, man. And he was married to a model. I forget her name, but she was the one who posed for him when he was doing all the Betty drawings in The Rocketeer. And he actually became good friends with Betty Page in her older life. And he used to drive her around and take her to cash her Social Security checks. Dave Stevens did. And he helped her get the rights back to her name and her likeness. And it's all under an estate now that they have to pay the estate anytime.
Does it live with models? I don't live with models.
Man,
All
dude,
right, he is in
look at
the
this.
he's in the
Does this
waiting
look
room.
like model material? Come on now.
You let me
Not
know when you're
even
ready, good sir.
maybe when I was living with
Good?
Megadeth
Good
and I
to
was
go?
younger, I could get some sloppy seconds from Dave
All
Mustaine,
right.
Dave Ellefson.
He's
But
ready
not
to come in.
well. Bring him on in.
The other man, the other myth, the other legend, as my wife likes to call him, the Patrick Murphy is coming into the panel, people.
There you go. Giggity.
You see, what I
There he
don't
is.
like about being the Patrick Murphy is that puts too much responsibility and expectations on me.
Hey, that's my wife's fault. I'm telling you, you got to see when I say your name, her eyes light up because she's listened to you before and she's like, oh.
I don't know how I feel about that.
She likes the way you present yourself, and she listened to your show the other night, the on the Cape.
The Saturday Night Surprise with your host, Diamond D. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be in with you for the next couple hours or so, playing all the big hair 80s, whatever I'm trying to say here. See how just easily, though, most of it just rolls right
Yes.
off the tongue?
Yeah.
So I do
Joe,
apologize.
Let me answer Joe's question real quick.
I-
Joe, yes. And it's Darth Gojira, unless you switched it on purpose, which is funny. Haha. Yes, I lived with that Megadeth. Okay. This was right after Mustaine got kicked out of Metallica. They were still playing the clubs in Hollywood, the Troubadour, the Waters Club, whatnot. They didn't even do their. Oh, I tried to walk across my computer. Sorry about that. They didn't even come out with their first EP yet. Okay. And he had to sue Metallica to the rights to the song The Four Horsemen, and he won in court because he wrote it, he did all the orchestration for it, all that. And that money is what got him into Mars Recording Studio to do the 4-song EP, Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something else about Dave Mustaine. He is the most intelligent man you will ever meet. He is well read. He doesn't need a degree because he
Yes.
already knows so much.
I love that album.
He is one of the best guitarists in the world. One of the best. I didn't say the best. But the problem is he knows it. His ego is as
Yeah.
big as he is a good guitarist. Okay. And I only lived with him for about 6 months, and then we all went our separate ways. He made it big, and hey, I'm happy he cleaned up, and he joined AA, and he found God, whatever he needed to do, and he's good now. So I'm happy for him. A few years back, he reached out to me and he said, when he got the band together, and he was saying, hey, if you ever want tickets to any of my gigs, let me know. I'll be happy to see you and we can talk and kick back. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool. But I never followed up on it. I got a wife, I got a house, I got a kid. I'm just like, no time to go hang out with Megadeth. Anyway, back to you, Patrick. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, by no means. I'm just here, brother. That's all I am.
I've got too many stories. I could do my own life story. Oh my God.
So, yeah. So, I mean, I got him behind me, and I got like stuff piled on him. So I'm not going to go through and like rip them all out. So basically, what I've got is when Killing Joke came out in 1988, I did buy 2 copies, and they are first prints. I've read them, but I guess
We'll put you in the big screen, buddy.
no. Let's not say we did.
Oh yes, we are.
I can't pull them out. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you had them. Okay.
No, I do, but they're back there, and that's
Okay. Well, shoot you down again.
so. I mean, I don't know. I do want to start selling my collection. Bottom line, and it's like I have been watching like these auctions and stuff of that nature. None of mine are going to be in that condition. Okay, if they're bagged, I mean, I could definitely buy bags and boards, but it's one of these things. It's like, A, do I invest in that to give a better presentation, or B, should I just say, okay, these are readers, go? I don't know. I'm new to this, so I need some advice and tips. And real quick before I box this up, I just sold this guy.
Oh,
Nice.
is that from the KB run?
I don't think so. I think this was like Family Dollar or
Oh yeah, maybe
yeah.
Family Dollar had them too.
Okay, I will give you tips. You do want to buy bags and boards, because everything, it's all about presentation
Right. No, I get that.
and protecting the books too. You want to protect them during shipping. Okay.
Would you lose the box already?
No, I lost my tape gun.
Second of all, if there's anything in your collection that Chris and I are interested in, we get first dibs.
Hey,
And
Hey,
we
speaking of
won't
which,
cheat
good
you.
sir. No, speaking of which, good sir. The reason why I've been trying to get a hold of you to get a hold of me, getting a hold of you, trying to get a hold of me, getting a hold of us together.
Is it Cygor? Is it Cygor?
Yes, sir. I've had this pulled aside for you.
Oh
Now,
my goodness.
If you notice, this is missing. Okay.
Yeah, what was down there?
Nothing. It just the
Oh.
sticker, the spawn label fell off, and I don't know where it is.
Okay.
There is some yellowing to the blister. Okay.
Oh, I don't care about that. It's not going to stay mint on the carton. It's going to get out of the package and on a shelf and be
Yeah.
displayed and look
That's-
awesome.
that's for that's for my Vampires gonna go that I got from Horizon.
It
Is it
is
going-
the
yeah.
silver, and I think you should be able to see that with the camera.
Oh,
It is the
okay.
silver gold variant. And I
Here,
say variant.
Show it again. There you
Okay.
go.
There you go.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So yeah,
Right?
you see the gold and silver. Because
Yes.
if you look, there's several different. I mean, I'm not saying like this is like the chaser, but I know
Yeah.
that there are several different variants of it because it's McFarlane.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I do have that set aside for you, good sir.
Okay.
I have it set
If you don't
aside.
mind me asking, what does like that particular figure run for? I don't know. To give you a clue, my LCS had it, and it was out of the package. It was just the figure. I don't know if there's extra stuff that comes with it, but it was just the figure, and he was selling it for $10. I don't know if it's that exact one with the gold, but I
Mhm.
know it had the silver.
I'd have
So-
to recomp it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know it off the top of my head because I've been
Okay.
I'm kind of like in my own. I've been busy.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
But-
I think we all have.
And I mean, when you asked me for it, I set it aside that night because I went downstairs and I found it. And I think it's been about a month ago, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah,
I
about a
do
month.
apologize for not knowing it off the top of my head. So hold on just one second. I need to do the
No,
tape.
that's okay. I mean, I still have, my friend brought over
I'm gonna
those
start
drop
charging
boxes.
you a nickel for every time you mute yourself there, Pat.
I was showing Chris those Walking Dead drop boxes I got to sell for a friend, and all those cards I got to sell for my other friend. And I definitely need to do that on Horizon's channel because his channel is more open to items and loot crates and stuff like that,
Yeah.
where Mike's is just comics and comics only.
Don't add fuel to the fire, Armand. He knows he's good at what he does.
And if you're just looking to get some good bucks, some good quick bucks for your books being first print, you definitely would want to contact Mike and schedule to sell on his channel one Wednesday night.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, as the cat just walks in, Rainbow has this unique ability. He will be totally out of my room for an entire hour, but as soon as I got a hot mic, within 10 minutes, bam.
That's what he does up here. He's up here watching me right
Yeah.
now. Like he's staring at me. And I'm like, dude, if you want to come on camera, just come down.
Now, here's something else. And again, here's the thing, guys. It's like I'm trying to downsize. I'm trying to become a minimalist. Rolling back to your Cygor thing, I think you understand this because I do know I've heard you say this from time to time in certain auctions. It's not so much the actual value of the figure. It's going to be the shipping because those. I had to buy like special size boxes for those figures. I think I bought, let's see, I'm going to say 16 by 10 by maybe 4 or 6, or I'd have to look and see again. Again,
Yeah.
numbers elude me.
No, I understand that. Shipping is crazy on that stuff. Like, I'm still having trouble finding a box to fit Horizon's. Horizon bought that V from Vendetta box set that has the mask and the special anniversary edition book in it.
Uh-huh.
Either boxes are too big, and I'd have to shove too much stuff in it and
I'll tell you something,
wrap it a lot, or
don't use, I know a lot of the resellers in the community, they say use paper as filler so it doesn't roll around. My opinion, this is just my opinion, I'm just a small bean in the bean pot, and I'm kind of at the bottom, so I've probably been burnt, and I'm not as good as the top beans, so take that with a grain of salt. But in my opinion, to save shipping weight, use bubble mailer or bubble wrap and or air pockets. That has saved me a lot in weight charges.
Air
Yeah.
pockets. That's those like pillow looking things.
Yeah, the pillow.
yeah, Amazon uses them all the time. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I mean, go ahead.
I do have the box wrapped in bubble wrap. The problem is boxes are either super too big or just a little bit too small for it, and I hate that.
Do you
I
have
might
the
have to. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you have the dimensions, get that to me, because if I send this out to you, I could fold the box for you and ship it to you.
Hey, Chaos, good to see you, buddy.
It's collecting chaos.
Collecting chaos. Now,
Has
ladies and
entered
gentlemen,
the building.
I'd like to direct your attention to the man,
Oh, where?
the myth, the legend, the man that we all look up to, aspire to be.
Is it right here?
If I had half his knowledge, I'd be awesome.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I just want to say, side note, guys, I appreciate you having me on Diecast, and
Of course.
to both you and Darth, just letting me be part of. I greatly appreciate
Oh
it.
man, come on.
But now, so check this out, right? So basically, what I'm doing is I'm taking this 9 by 6 by 4 box, and yeah, it's a little big, but once I put the bubble wrap in it, he's not going anywhere. See, I'm not hearing.
Yeah,
I'm not making sure because I have the can.
yeah.
Rainbow, that's how your tail gets stepped on.
Well, chaos. I'm sure Diecast. Once you get comfortable and settled in from work, I'm sure Diecast wouldn't mind you joining.
Oh yeah, because
You know.
I gotta thank him on a few things, and I gotta show something off. I forgot to. I don't know where I put them.
All right, 7 ounces.
It's 7 ounces. I don't know how the rest of the joke goes, but it ends with your mother's a whore, Rebecca.
Frankly, Scarlet, I don't give a damn. Only beavers do.
Sorry.
Only beavers do.
Let's see, 9
Well,
by
beavers, damn. Come on now.
Is it this one?
Hey,
Let's see.
Diecast, the
I know.
Chaos Lord needs a link when you get a moment.
Chaos. I'm working on it. I gotta find something.
So check this out.
I don't know what I do with it.
Basically, this brought this down because originally when I had weighed this or what have you, I thought it was 10 ounces, and now so it drops from 412 in shipping down to 351 in shipping.
Oh, wow.
And I mean,
No.
I know that's what, like, let's just say
Are you calculating.
50, 60, let's just say 65 cents,
You're
right?
muted.
What? I'm muted.
No, he's not
Or
muted.
am I?
I hear it.
Did I mute?
I hear you. I hear all three of us.
Yeah, I hear.
Oh, that was me. My headphones came.
That I can't fix.
The Diecast stream, folks.
Like
The mark of quality.
I know you can hear me, but I couldn't hear you.
Ah. Well, I'm going to go get a vanilla Coke. I will be right back, guys.
Did I tell you about my love for vanilla Coke? It seems like I just had a
Oh.
conversation about vanilla Coke with somebody. I believe it was you,
I
good
think
sir.
it was me, yes.
Because I told you there's a local place here called Frisch's that, oh my God. Okay.
And they make the best, and they do it live, which is awesome.
You are evil. I just want you to know that right now.
Well, it's too hot for me to have coffee. It's 102 right now here.
It's never too hot to have coffee.
Oh, for me it is. I mean, I was out walking in it. You know, I had to go pick up my wife's medications. Then I had to get painter's tape. I had to get packing tape, and I had to get more bubble wrap. So, and I like to walk like an idiot. I don't like to drive because if something's only 6 or 8 blocks away, why am I going to waste gas? It's easier just to
Oh,
walk.
absolutely. Yeah, no. Unless of course you can get mileage to use as write-offs, but then yeah, go get your vanilla Coke.
Yeah, go
No,
get
it's
vanilla
not,
Coke.
it's not
And,
a full-blown
I have a-
business for me yet, Patrick. I can't wait till it is. I mean, it's my side gig is what it is. My real gig is selling solar. And I'd love to just give that up and sell comics.
Selling what? Hold on. Did you say swords?
No, solar.
Oh,
You
solar.
know, solar. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Solar energy.
So,
That's what we do.
I have a
We
young gentleman
install-
waiting in the wind,
A young
Yeah,
gentleman.
let that young man in.
and we all know, we all love him. We all love his weekly videos. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Uncle Chaos.
Uncle Chaos.
Where?
Howdy, good sir. This is Vuja Day.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
It seems like we've never done this before. Vuja Day.
Who's that day?
Ah,
Well, we haven't had Darth on many of our streams, but he's always around. And Mr. Chaos, I have to thank you so much for the shameless plugs this morning,
ah,
and that was really, really awesome. Thank you so much. And is that?
Bring
Yeah.
chaos up so we can see.
Yeah, I want to see that.
it's in Mylar, but it's Captain Action number 1,
Ah.
number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5's in the press.
why do I even bother coming on this panel? I mean, did you hear me earlier saying that I'm like the bottom bean in the bean pot, the one that's like probably
Yeah,
scorched?
but you've got toys that I would love to have.
Yes. We have toys on this channel too.
By the way, I do want to answer Cody's question right fast. She did put in the chat, are you using pirate ship, Patrick?
Oh.
I am, and I do compare prices, but usually when it's like under X amount of weight, it honestly, it's about the same. Sometimes
Yeah.
pirate ship is more. So again, it's one of these things where it's like, if I know it's going to be like, okay, so like I was selling chili, like cans of chili, and each can was 15 ounce. So that definitely, I can get the cubic weight discount. But for stuff like this, I mean, honestly, but no, thank you. I do appreciate that, good ma'am. I'm going to do the tape gun, so I'm going to mute myself.
Yeah,
I
when
love
you're
what
doing
you did.
when you're doing priority mail envelopes or the medium boxes, then pirate ship is cheaper.
Yeah.
But on some of the other stuff, it isn't. Yeah, I've done some checking on that too.
I
So
love
it's-
what you've done with the room chaos. It's awesome
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
That was always behind the
Had to do
curtain. Didn't you know that?
No, it wasn't.
I know. I was kidding.
The only thing that was always behind the curtain was that mess down there.
So
But that's covered up by me usually, so it's not
Yeah.
a big deal.
may I fanboy and / give you a quick compliment, Mr. Chaos?
Well, I think
Okay.
we all fanboy.
So when you held up that Captain Adam there,
Captain Action.
Captain Action, apologize. See how fast things just. My short term is poop. Okay, I could not tell you what we talked about last night. I can tell you something we talked about maybe 3 years ago. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, fanboy. Okay, I could tell by you holding that up that was in Mylar, just by being around this channel or these channels and this community and your videos. So fanboying a little bit, and you taught me something.
Okay. Captain Action was the first comic created from a toy.
Yep.
Oh, so it's a little sneak peek at tomorrow.
No,
Oh, Thursday.
That was supposed
No.
to be last Thursday's.
that was last Thursday. I threw it out
Into-
because obviously
Oh, man,
I wasn't
had questions.
supposed to do that, because if I was supposed to do it, I would have had internet. So
Oh, hey,
I threw it out
Oh.
until and we'll do it on a later date when
But there's so
when
many good
Patrick and Roy and I can all be more coordinated in what we're going to show.
so you want to see
There's-
something real scary real fast?
Sure.
Is it-
Good.
if it's
Good, Darth.
if it's an actual Captain Action, no, because
I
I've never
would-
had one.
I was going to say, Chaos, I'm a little disappointed that you didn't do it because there are so many good toys and comics based off them. You've got Micronauts. Everybody knows G.I.
Yeah.
Joe, but you got Crystar, you've got Sectars, you got Inhumanoids, you got Mask. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on and on. There's so
Oh.
many good ones and bad ones. Mad
So-
Balls, for example.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mask, is it me or is that little like it's like about a 10 to 15 second intro in the Mask cartoon where they're kind of like they're doing that like 80s synth before like the actual lyrics come on. I love that, just that little clip right there. I don't know why, sorry, it's my geekdom, but real quick, because I have this out and this is totally unrelated to anything that we all do. But I almost burned the house down today. I was testing a phone.
Oh my God.
Wait, I got to see that.
You see that? Here, let me see if I can get to it.
Ouch.
Okay, you see
Yeah,
that
I
right
see it right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
So what happened is I went to put the screen down and there was a screw that was on the back plate and I didn't realize it. And I kind of like, I went to move the phone. I felt it was kind of hot, right? So I kind of looked at it and there was fire. I'm like, oh, poop. So I got it out of the house real quick. I got the sand trap ready because I was waiting for this thing to just like, oh,
Yeah,
man.
and those
dude.
batteries, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
So
was
this-
a big problem with the Samsung 10.
The Note 7 was the one that caught fire. But this is what I did in my previous job.
Wow.
Yeah, no. And I mean, it was my own fault. I was trying to test something. I'm trying to get some stuff ready. What? What do you want? Oh, now you want out. Any bets? Any bets? 5 under, 5 over when he's going to come back in?
That
I say about
the cats
5.
own the house
Mhm.
and they allow us to live there, provided
Yeah.
we feed them.
Yep. And we give them treats and we brush them and play with them.
Oh, my cat doesn't want me to play with him. But
So
I
who-
bet, but I had better pick him up when I walk in from work.
Yeah. So who remembers this show?
Yeah, Swamp Thing.
Of course we do.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
was a great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They
a
did- they
TV
did
show
really
based on a
good.
comic.
Yeah,
They
but
slowed-
Swamp Thing did inspire a good toy line, but
Yeah.
the toys were not. The comic wasn't based on the toys; it was vice
No,
versa.
no.
Yeah.
The comic came first,
Yeah,
then
The
the,
movie.
TV show, then the toys.
Yeah.
Then the movie, then the TV show, then the toys.
yeah,
Then
and
the
don't forget
animated-
No, I think I
Yes.
think there was a TV show before the movie.
Really?
the TV show was the best thing, and it lasted a while. The animated was for kids.
No, wait, no,
that
wait.
was-
The one with Adrian Barbeau, that was before the TV show, I think.
yeah,
I had to stop
Yeah.
and think about it because
Then there was the second one with Heather Locklear.
I knew there was a reason why I liked it.
yes, she did, Cody. Yes, she did. She was so hot. Oh God. Oh,
Who's that?
Adrian Barbeau.
I'll have to look her up.
Back in the old days.
Yeah, back in the 70s and 80s. John Carpenter used her a lot too. She was in Escape from New York. She
Yep.
was in The Fog.
Wasn't she in Creepshow too?
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I'll be back.
Quarter.
Coming,
Quarter.
coming.
Don't remember if she was in the Creep Show or not. Oh, has Diecast gone to the quarter thing too?
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he's
Because I said before, I'm like, you think I should charge Patrick a nickel for every time he puts himself on mute, but he's still in the panel.
No, because
he can't afford it.
I think I get a pass since I do some very mild amateur radio.
Yeah,
Because when you're on air, you have to actually. So I think I get a little bit of a slide on that one. I mean, I'll give you a penny, not a nickel.
how about two pennies? 2 pennies.
I'll give you a dollar point or not a dollar, a penny 0.5, and I better get change back.
I can make that happen. I got a tool that'll cut a penny in half.
Remember at Disneyland, they used to have those tools that you could put a penny in and it would turn that
Like-
penny into something?
Except here's the thing. He doesn't want a penny that's been cut in half. He wants a half penny.
Oh, you got to go to the
All right.
UK for that, doesn't he?
Well, I can fold it.
No,
No,
the
you can
United
just actually,
States. The United States use half pennies.
you can actually just put it in my dividends portfolio.
I'm thinking of half pence. I'm sorry.
A half or a halfpenny or a half penny was because you got to remember our money system is very loosely based on the British system, but
Yeah.
quickly went away from it because it's too hard to figure out.
I just looked up Adrienne.
Barbeau.
Yes, he did.
I didn't know she was married to John Carpenter. I had no idea, Cody.
Patrick, you're not supposed to lick the screen.
Man, I tell you what.
Well, maybe for Barbara Eden.
And I found out about her
I would only look the screen for.
because of that TV show Maude. She was on there as Maude's daughter.
That's right.
Yep.
If you ever notice, like when I do shows and stuff, like especially like when I'm doing things, I don't know what it's like. Okay, remember when I was transforming a transformer, and I actually it's like that you have to put your tongue out when you're transforming a transformer. It's just that's what you do.
Well, if you don't, you can't do it.
Exactly.
Linda
It's like
Carter.
it's like when you're getting ready to put a hook on a line for fishing.
Yeah.
If you don't, you can't get it done.
Exactly. Well, okay, so I only got a I don't know where
I
my
did. You
quarters
didn't
went.
hear me?
I don't know where my but here's a dollar. So I've got four shots to do this here. So
I've always got $1. I'd buy it for $1.
Thank you.
Armand, I said Linda Carter. That'd be the only woman I've ever seen
Oh.
on screen. While she's
Linda
Wonder Woman.
Carter. Yeah, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman is still.
Oh.
Yeah, see, my wife knows. I'm in love with Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. She knows.
All right, you guys stand in line.
No,
It starts
Single
back
file.
here.
my son said, you could do better. I'm like, no, she could
No,
do
no.
better. Me? No.
Linda Carter all the way.
He likes Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, well, there's Marilyn Monroe. There's Audrey Hepburn, all the women that I like are classic women, not stuff today.
Really think Marilyn Monroe is classic?
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe is classic.
Yeah, but I was never a big fan of Marilyn Monroe. I was never a big fan of hers.
Good old Norma Jean.
Yeah, never a big fan.
The
But Audrey Hepburn, I mean, her whole backstory and just
She's
from
Audrey Hepburn is a classic. She,
yes,
in my opinion, she is nearly perfect as far as facial features go. I put her up against Cleopatra any day, and Cleopatra would probably hide in shame.
Almost
And-
made me spit out my vanilla
And
Coke.
Cleopatra is considered the most beautiful woman that ever lived
Wow.
By who?
by the people that lived at the time.
Okay.
And you know what's funny?
And historians and scholars also.
Yeah.
Scholars and historians now are trying to say she wasn't that pretty and that it was her personality. They're flip-flopping back and forth on
Oh,
it
yeah,
now.
That's
Of course.
that's because the historians and scholars today are the young people from then, growing up to become scholars and historians.
No, the young people from them have been dead for many hundreds of years.
I mean, like in the generations of those
Yeah.
historians and scholars that claim that she was the most beautiful woman are way gone now, and the ones that took up the classes in school to take their places are too young to know what's beautiful and what's not. I guess.
Hey. All of us are too young to know because none of us were around when Helena of Troy was around, when Cleopatra was around. We would have had to have been there to judge for ourselves because beauty is so subjective anyway. You know?
I mean, you would really only have like what statues and carvings on, pictographs to determine how a woman
Yeah.
looked in those days.
Well, I don't know.
Very
Some of those Egyptian carvings were incredibly detailed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And inlaid with gold.
Yeah.
Gold was nothing to them. They used it like for everything. Very true,
But
Cody.
yeah,
Very true.
like I said, Audrey Hepburn, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the most beautiful women that ever lived.
So I was, what was I?
Yeah.
What was I asking? I was doing something earlier. I don't know if we were talking about
Which
that.
I
when,
think is stupid,
oh.
Cody. I think that's the stupidest thing. She wasn't
This
even.
was before you came in, Chaos. I showed these off. You probably have these already, but if you don't,
Oh yeah, I think I've got that one, but I'm not sure. What number is that?
6.
I don't have it, but I'll get it.
I put it in your pile.
Oh, okay.
I started the pile, Darth. He's like, put it over there. Put it over there.
Yep. And I
The,
think I've only
oh.
come up.
You showed stuff earlier, Darth, that you thought would for Chaos.
No, not
that,
the chaos. That was
The,
my
no, the
PC stuff.
the two-fisted tails. Didn't you want to show him that one?
Oh,
then
yeah,
he
I've seen
he's
pictures of
already
it.
seen. He's
I
seen
told
close-up detailed
you,
pictures.
just send it so I can look at it, examine it more
Yeah.
closely, and I'll see what I can do. I'm not
Yeah.
making any promises.
I
I
know.
might just feel sorry for you and go buy another one.
Yeah.
Send you the good one.
The cheapest I've seen that particular book go for, and this was a fair minus, sold yesterday on eBay for $85. Chaos.
For how
They're
much?
$85.
I saw one that sold a couple of weeks ago for $20.
I think all the
Yeah.
cheap ones are drying up, honestly, and all that's getting left are those outrageous expensive ones.
Maybe I just look at it a different way, because I
Yeah.
always find stuff cheap. Even on eBay, I find stuff cheap.
I do too.
It all also
Um,
depends on how you search and what you type in the parameters.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I remember you used to be able to on eBay get to where you wanted to you type in what you want, but also had advanced search where you could start with the
Yeah.
cheapest first, so you got it right
Mhm.
off the bat. They took away that feature. Their search engine sucks now.
Oh yeah, they changed a lot of things on it. It's just not
Yeah.
as good.
I don't know if
What else do I have over here? This is all stuff that I have recently added to my database. Go past the Captain Action. Go past the Lois Lane.
Patrick, I think you're still muted, good sir.
that cost you a quarter.
Turn
I'm
around.
kidding. Oh, what?
Turn
This
around.
this one was a recent repair.
Ah, wow, that
No.
looks great. That I sent that to you. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it needed a little work.
Yeah.
Here's
So no-
one I showed earlier, Chaos, in case you missed or you didn't see it.
This one
It was
didn't
that-
need anything. This was
that-
this one. It was a gorgeous copy.
This piece
White
of
pages.
watercolor
Yes,
of
Patrick.
Black Panther.
You
That's
can
really
still
nice.
you can still search by lowest first plus shipping.
Really?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
you could.
now that's on the desktop version. I don't know about the mobile app. I don't use a ton
Yeah.
of it.
Mobile app, no.
You know, here, let me stall for time.
So we're in the close to 2 hour mark for the show. Just wanted and 4 minutes left for them, and we've been strong the whole night. And I thank
Hi,
you all
Rainbow.
for staying in and watching.
Yeah, now they got like Amazon. You have to pick price ranges. It has to be under 15, 15 to 35, so on.
So if you go to filter, you go
Yeah.
to price, you go to okay, you're proving me wrong. I don't think I don't think he saw that. Did you see that? I was like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, you're proving me wrong. No, I was talking about buying format. Okay, well, yeah, no, you're absolutely correct, sir. I
Yeah.
stand correct, but you can still do it on the desktop, and
Yeah.
you know, on your mobile device, like you can search, like if you go into the web browser, you can request desktop site, so you can get that. It's going to be like stupid to navigate around,
Yeah.
but I mean, you know, if you're on a tablet, I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be
Yeah.
too terribly
When-
bad.
Anytime I'm doing anything on eBay, I usually, like if I'm posting stuff to sell, I'll do it on the cell phone because I can take pictures right to it and it goes right to it. But if I'm buying, I'll get on my laptop like I am now and do stuff because you can do so much more. You can request an invoice and save money on shipping, and you have better search features and all that stuff on the desktop, like you said.
Here are 3 comics that will be in the next series of mystery boxes. And that, in other words, I'm going to do several comics in the mystery boxes. Not just one.
July's.
There will be a Daredevil 68 in there.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
In Mylar.
There'll be a Black Lightning #1 in there.
In Mylar.
There'll be a Supergirl number 405 in there.
Oh, card
Oh.
shop. I hate Evil Bay. No. Never use Evil Bay.
I will probably do 20 instead of 10, and there will be 10 comics like that.
Oh,
In
nice.
addition, there'll be one expensive comic because those aren't expensive to me.
Yeah, Evil Bay.
I think the Daredevil's what, $20?
I won't even say what the Daredevil
Yeah.
That's still cool.
card shop. I don't even call it the real term. It's always Evil Bay or Fee Bay or Stupid Bay.
You know what? It has its purposes.
Yeah,
I
it's a
found-
good tool. It's a good tool, but I'll never use it again to buy something or sell something.
You know
I
what?
buy
That's
stuff
just
down
my
there
own-
all the time.
That's just my own personal experience from being a seller, and I've gotten screwed way too many times.
So far, I have 100% selling and buying feedback, so I'm okay. I just treat,
Here. There's my quarter. I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
Oh,
so we're supposed to give a quarter every time we
put the
have to
avatar up.
leave.
Yeah, that's according to Uncle Chaos. So
He started it.
But I mean, I got great deals on Evil
Oh.
Bay, like
Yeah, it's a great
Well,
place
Rocket-
for buyers.
the Rocket Man. Well, no, I mean, I sold that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game $249. It was still sealed in the pack for the Game Boy. Sold in
Yeah.
10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, I
I've had
sold.
other stuff sell really good.
I sold on there a few times, and like I was explaining the one time, I when eBay, I said it. Oh, but eBay, the first
Yeah.
time, like before when they opened up the worldwide shipping through
Yeah.
through eBay, I opened up my shipping to worldwide.
Oh, I know.
Because I only shipped to the United States at the time.
Wow.
I just got these off of Evil Bay.
Well, I used to when I opened up my shipping to worldwide because it was paid by Evil Bay. I used them and I
Do you
sent
know
my
what
stuff.
that is?
That's Metal Men #1.
Yes.
I
And
won't
so,
use Evil Bay shipping. I don't want them to have that much control over my business.
Well,
Here's
I-
number 2.
I
It's not
did
a
that.
full run of Metal Men. I'm missing 8 issues.
I only did it because it was a good sale and I needed to get rid of a lot of Hot Wheels really fast. So
And I got these for a really good price. I got them through Gary Dolgoff,
Yeah,
and,
very
uh,
Gary.
so
and he took good care of them.
yeah, Very Gary's good.
No, Gary
Yeah.
Dolgoff.
Oh, hold on. Well,
Yeah,
Very
he's-
Gary's
he's-
good too.
He's
Yeah,
been
I
in
know.
business.
That is very Gary.
What's that?
Oh, is it?
That is very. That's Gary. Gary Galdoff is very Gary.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
He
If
sure
you-
doesn't
if
look
you
it
watch-
because Gary Dolgoff has been selling comics since the 70s. And I've met him, and he's about my age, maybe a year or two older.
Maybe Very
Maybe
Gary's his
Gary's
son.
his
Maybe
son.
it's his son. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because he took it over, and he even put the link on his eBay videos, and it says, "Sorry, it's not very. It's my eBay store. They don't let you change the name." So he probably did inherit it from his dad.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
To make a long story
I-
short, I sold 1,000 Hot Wheels to this person, and I shipped them. And he wrote back to me saying I missed a few, maybe 100 or so. So I sent them the other 100 just to fulfill my end of the deal. And he complained to eBay that I didn't fulfill the end of the deal. eBay gave him back all his money and let him keep all my cars. And I never got any of the product back, and I was done.
Let's talk backstage about that, because if you use the global shipping program, and I've never personally experienced this, but from what I understand, you should not be on the hook for that. When it comes,
Maybe now, but when it first came out, eBay
Oh.
always sided with with the buyers back then.
I mean,
Yeah,
how
they
many,
don't now.
how many years ago are we talking?
Well, it had to be.
Nah. More than likely, there's a lot of those out
Yeah,
there.
it probably was. It was
Okay.
like whenever they first came out with the global shipping, and I think it was 2013, 14.
Okay, so I mean, it's been long enough that you can't reopen a case. Is basically what I'm asking you.
I can probably find out. It probably was 15.
Okay.
I don't know how
I mean,
long it
here-
takes, but
I mean, again, this is probably better backroom conversation than
Oh,
it is
yeah.
live conversation. But, I will tell you from my own personal experience, knock on wood, as long as you have like documentation and, you're very upfront and honest, and that it's kind of like some of the things that we've talked about when it comes like, restoration, repair, and cleaning. As long as you disclose things, like I did an auction, where I sold a bunch of iPhones for parts, and in the description, in the title, I put 4 parts broken, missing pieces. I took pictures, I put up there, and then in all of my auctions, I always put, if you have additional questions and or want pictures, please contact me. Please be specific when you're requesting additional pictures, right?
yeah.
So a gentleman comes in, he bids, he wins, I ship. And he leaves me a feedback, a neutral, not a negative, a neutral. And he says that most of the parts were stripped. Well, in the pictures, you clearly see that there's already pieces missing. Okay, there was 8 devices I sent out. So I was already going through something with another thing, and I talked to the eBay people about it, and they said, they said that I was in the clear, that they noted my account in case like the guy does try to file like, whatever. But, from what I gathered, bottom line is due to the way that I put everything in my auction and the lack of communication on his part, that I wouldn't have a chargeback, bottom line. So.
Wow, card shop.
And I mean, I have like a standard disclaimer, and I can throw that to you in like a back chat thing. I mean, it literally says disclaimers. I mean, It is in small print, but I mean, that's not my fault that you can't read. But it says disclaimers. Comments are either my opinion or from others. They may not be factual representation of the product. Do your own research first to make sure this product is a fit for you. Ask questions if you like. I do my best to respond. Please contact me with any additional questions prior to bidding. I will supply other pictures at request, but please be specific when requesting additional pictures. Items are being sold as is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Every single auction that gets copied and pasted into every single listing I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I don't. All I do.
I'm gonna get ready to go. So not go, but we're gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna go from the top this way. Wait, this way. We're gonna go there, and then here.
Do your thing, man.
Here we go. Where are we gonna be at next, there, Darth?
Wednesday night, Mike's channel, which is Comic Book Steals and Deals. I've got a lot of stuff left over from last week to auction off. I have cards. I have loot crates. I'm going to be starting my videos that I'll be doing next week on my channel, which you can just look for Darth Gojira on YouTube and you'll find me. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll watch them. I am going to cover a different monster comic every other day or so. I'm going to try to do 2-3 videos a week. And also cover Pulp Heroes and some Golden Age stuff that I like. And I know I'm not the only one who likes this stuff. There's got to be more people out there, and so I figure there'll be a neat market for it. And I'm going to say, as far as comics go, people, buy what you like and read what you buy. That way, no matter what happens, you're always happy with your purchase. Don't worry about the spec. Don't worry about the value. Don't worry if it's hot or key. Buy what you like and read it and enjoy it. That's what they're meant for. They're meant to be read. They're meant to be enjoyed. All right. Moving on to our next person.
All right. Patrick, my man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out tonight. I want to thank the panel for having me on. I always like to be made feel part of, so I want to thank them. Also, I guess tomorrow night I will be on whose channel are we going to be on tomorrow? Chaos.
Horizon Picks.
All right, so tomorrow we're going to be on Horizon Picks channel, and then Thursday we'll be on Collecting Chaos. Until then, I will see you around the chat. Remember, be good not only to each other, but most importantly, be good to that person staring back at you every single day in the mirror.
All right. Next up.
Can't stand that.
Chaos.
That guy that looks at me in the mirror, he's so critical. Yeah. Drop
He
the
looks
video
back at
this
you in the
morning.
morning.
I'll be on with Horizon Picks and Patrick tomorrow. Wednesday morning, I dropped my my Eternal My Light Project video. And of course, we get to find out what my cover of the week is.
Yeah.
Everybody's wondering what am I going to pick. So am I. I don't know.
This was tough.
I decide at the last second which one it's going to be. And that's why sometimes it's a total surprise to me. Don't forget, before you handle your comics, before you handle your video, your collectibles, wash your hands. It's good for the comics, good for your collectibles, and it's good for your health.
All right. It's now my turn. All right. So yeah, we went over a little bit, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Not bad. 2.5. Well, 2 and 11 minutes. It'll probably be when I'm done talking because I like to talk. But thank you all for coming on. Like, especially, you know, Darth, we started this together. We're going to keep going
Yes.
every Monday, 9 p.m. Unless something comes up. I've already gotten like next week's scheduled. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I do like a little theme with the title. Right now we're in Star Wars. So I kind of like give it like a fill in the blank, like a Mad Lib. So you guys have fun with it in the comments and whatever. The keep it PG. While we're live. When it's up on, do whatever you want in the comments. But when we're live, yeah. But yeah, you'll see us, me and Darth Wednesday, maybe Chaos, and Wednesday night at the open auctions on Mike's channel. And then after that, I'll probably be showing up here and there in between, whoever wants me to come on. And then next Monday, say, you know, and then every Monday night, I'm trying to replace Monday Night Raw because Raw sucks right now. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be there, and we'll all be there, and whoever wants to come back again next week and have at it. So like I always say, whatever you do, no matter what it is, if you're not having fun doing it, then don't do it. Until
That's
then,
the point.
have a good day, guys.